Thank you. Member statements. The member for Kingston and the Islands.
Thank you, Speaker. In 2018, this Premier and his Conservatives promised to cut hydro rates by 12%. Rates went up. A couple of years later, the Premier reimagined his promise. Rates still went up. Now the government is spending $6 billion a year, an enormous chunk of the budget, about as much as it spends on long-term care, to hide the cost of electricity. Are you worried about housing, cost of living, health care, or education? Here's the truth. This government's hydro shell game doesn't help. If we build new hydroelectric, nuclear, or natural gas plants, it will cost more than what we pay on our hydro bills. And I can see I'm upsetting the government members here because I'm telling the truth. What we need is electricity that really costs less. Conservation is still the cheapest way to go. Solar and wind with storage has become comparable to other sources of power and continues to get cheaper. You can rely on both of these to avoid price spikes from overseas turmoil. There's been no long-term energy plan since before the Conservative government. 6 years. And 6 years later, and all we have is an election cycle plan. The economy is a big ship. Household budgets taken together are a big ship. We need a plan. We can't change the subsidy by a lot all of a sudden. But future electricity usage is sensitive to plans for housing, transportation, industrial strategy, so the plan can't be delegated to the IESO.